Yesterday, I was editing this video on a really simple paper effect that you can do, and I wanted to animate these app logos coming out behind me like I've done in some of my previous videos. Now, I normally use the Rotoscope tool for this, but recently Adobe Premiere Pro came out with something called the Object Mask tool, which I've heard is the new big thing in like Rotoscope in Premiere Pro. So this makes the workflow much easier and much faster. And for those who never want to touch After Effects, this is a nugget of gold for you. So I'm gonna quickly show off this tool and show you how I used it. For all of my footage, I record in log and then I color grade it afterward. So the first step for me was nesting both my color grade and my normal footage in one. Then I simply clicked the Object Mask tool and then I hovered it over the video. This red area is what it's gonna be selecting. And I was really impressed because right off the bat, it gave me a really good looking selection. So I selected myself, made sure that this handy dandy microphone was in the shot. Then the only thing I had to do was go to the effects controls and hit this, and it tracked the rest of my movement forward. And then the next question is, how do we make it like the actual Rotoscope tool? So we get the mask, which is an unassigned mask, and we assign it to opacity. And boom, you're gonna see a black background just like you normally do on a normal Rotoscope. I did a feather of 15 on it and then I expanded a little bit, but you can get really creative with this. You can invert the mask and then put some crazy willy-nilly backgrounds over where your body is. I've seen that effect done lots on Instagram. But for me, now that I had my top portion, I duplicated it. And then on the second one below, I took off the mask. So now I have one layer that's just me and one layer that's just the background. Then just like normal, I can grab my app icons, set them beneath me and animate them with the transform effect. I always made sure to add that juicy motion blur by unclicking shutter angle and putting it to 360. And there we go, that was it. No more After Effects for these simple rotoscopes. We can do it all in Premiere Pro. Of course, there are gonna be some more advanced use cases where you're gonna wanna be in After Effects, but for the basic stuff, this totally gets the job done. If you wanna see a video on the free presets I have for Premiere Pro, click this video right here. Peace out. God bless.